This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 12. And because of iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash. Double honors to the elders for preaching his word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered in the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. I say shalom to you Akim out there. And this is a two news articles that I'm about to bring out in reference of the scripture that I just brought out of the Matthews 24 and 12. And this is a recent news article from MSN.com, the Associated Press, published 1 hour ago. And it reads, 3 people found shot to death in a Minnesota township. Central City, Minnesota, Associated Press. Minnesota authorities are investigating after deputies found 3 people shot to death at a small township north of Minneapolis. The Chicago County Sheriff official said in a news release that officials went to a home in a Fish Lake Township Sunday morning after a family reported not being able to reach people at the home. Deputies found 3 people dead, apparently from gunshot wounds. And it says the sheriff official said after a preliminary investigation indicated that the shooting was not a random incident. No further details have been released. Fish Lake Township is about 45 north of Minnesota. It's another news article as well too, and this is in Mexico. It says this news article is from the Associated Press, news.com, and 16 minutes ago this was published. And it says 4 U.S. citizens kidnapped in Mexican border city amending shootout. It says Mexico City Associated Press, a gunman kidnapped 4 U.S. citizens who crossed into Mexico from Texas last week to buy medication and got caught in a shootout that killed at least one Mexican citizen. U.S. and Mexico officials said on Monday. The 4 came under fire Friday after entering the city of Matamoros, if I pronounced that right, from Brownsville, the southernmost tip of Texas near the Gulf Coast, in a white minivan with North Carolina license plates. The FBI San Antonio Division officials said the statement on Sunday. All 4 Americans were placed in a vehicle and taken from the scene by armed men. The FBI said the FBI is offering a $50,000 reward for the victims' turn and the arrest of the culprits. Mexican President Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador said Monday that the 4 were going to buy medication and end up in a crossfire between the 2 armed groups without offering details. A post video shows media Friday shows an armed man showing wearing tan body armor loaded 4 people into the back of a truck in broad daylight. One was alive and sitting up, but the others appears to be either dead or wounded. So yeah, I'll bring it out again. Matthews 24 and 12. And because the iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And you look up the definition of iniquity. So iniquity is definitely increasing in the latter days. Right. The definition of iniquity is a plural. Immoral or grossly unfair behavior, right? And that's what's happening in the latter days. Because the iniquity shall abound, the love of many are waxing cold. So with that, hopefully this sit-down lesson was edifying of those 2 news articles that I brought out, right along with the scriptures of the Matthews 24 and 12. And because the iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And that's what we're seeing in the latter days. So with that, I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash. Double honors to the elders for preaching his word truthfully and sincerely, and shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And until next time, I will say shalom.